And looking ahead towards your New Year's Eve celebrations, it does look like it's going to be a clear night and a cool night. We'll talk about that in full details in just a second here. Though today we saw plenty of sunshine. We saw a little bit cooler temperatures than we're supposed to be seeing this time of year, but we saw a lot of sunshine until you got into this evening, and that's when we're starting to see some of those clouds building in, say, down in Collier County. Though the further north you get a little bit more of those partly cloudy skies, but still a nice evening for you if you're out in Bokeelia. Take a look at this. The sun just went down here tonight, and those beautiful colors in the sky. Always my favorite time of the day. As for your temperatures, though, we are looking at already sitting in the upper 50s in Palmdale, Arcadia, Port Charlotte for you. Then the further south you get down into Lee County, you're looking at 62 degrees Cape, Lehigh, Fort Myers, 63 down in Naples, Marco Island, 64. Then out towards Moorhaven, Clewiston, already at 60 degrees as well as LaBelle and Immokalee here tonight as we drop all of us into the 50s and maybe some of us in the 40s tonight. Brr, sounds cold even saying that here tonight. 52 degrees here in Fort Myers, Cape Coral area, partly cloudy skies. You get inland, you're looking at 49 LaBelle, Immokalee, 47 in Palmdale, Arcadia, 49 Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte. Grab the jacket tomorrow morning. You don't want that for you. And then kind of maybe keep it around, especially going to be a cool day, upper 60s, say Moorhaven, Clewiston. You get closer towards Fort Myers, about 68 degrees, as well as Naples for you. Though I do expect more partly cloudy skies in the morning, mostly sunny into the afternoon as we got some drier air starting to work its way back in, higher pressure building in. That's why we're expecting pretty much all sunshine for you on Sunday. Let's time it out for you here. So there's as we look at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, partly sunny skies out there. That's kind of what we'll see. Kind of mixes clouds and sunshine, but you'll notice the second half of the day, that higher pressure building in because clearing skies, especially for the second half of the day and into the evening hours. And then Sunday, all sunshine as we wake up there, and that stays that way pretty much all throughout the day. And then we'll keep clear skies in the forecast for you for midnight for the ball drop. And speaking of your New Year's Eve forecast, 10 o'clock, looking at about 57 degrees, getting out of 53 by 2 o'clock in the morning. So make sure you do dress for the weather because it will be a chilly one of that. As for looking ahead, though, to the start of the new year, well, 69 degrees both Monday, Tuesday, and then we watch a little warm front move through Wednesday, Thursday, jumps us back into the lower 70s, but you'll notice another cool down for Friday. So what's going on here? So we do have high pressure building in the next couple of days, and then another front moving in Tuesday. This kind of just reinforces some of that drier air, and I actually don't really expect any precipitation with that frontal boundary. The one on Thursday, though, that one, well, could see a little bit more of those showers moving through, especially in the morning hours on Thursday. And then you get on the back side of this, that's when we're watching another cool down, kind of very similar to what we're seeing today and the next several days. 60s during the day, probably seeing those 40s and 50s overnight heading into next weekend as well. So 7-day forecast, again, temperatures this weekend in the upper 60s during the day, right around 40s, 50s there at night, warming up a little bit, and then you get that next frontal boundary there. Tuesday drops us back in low 50s, warm up on Wednesday, Thursday before the next cool down.